Good morning again, Ashley. So what are conditions like where you are?
Good morning, Kimberly. Yeah, I know Leo was talking earlier about the refreeze, and that's the topic today. Refreeze, refreeze, refreeze. You know, I don't even know if it's fair to call this snow anymore. It's really just ice with a little bit of snow mixed into it, really crusty snow that we're seeing on the ground now. And Bruce, I don't know if you can zoom in over here, but really what VDOT wants drivers to focus on today, if you're out and about, is this more wet-looking potential black ice that you could see on the ground. And I heard Leo kind of talking about black ice as well. That's what can freeze over overpasses, bridges. That's what they want you all to be worried about, or cautious of, I should say. We're going to continue watching that. One other thing, though, VDOT wanted to mention was cleaning the snow properly off your car, because it's this thick ice sheets that could be coming off of your car when you're driving and actually cause problems for the drivers behind you. So they want you to be aware of that this isn't the fluffy fun snow anymore. Nope. This is kind of the hard, can cause damage snow. So let's be mindful of that. Kimberly, like I said, we're going to be keeping an eye out here and just watching traffic and seeing how things go and checking out some of those other roads that folks need to be cautious of.
That's right, Robin. You were talking about a river. We're actually on Riverside Drive, which actually looks a lot like a river. You can see right here behind me, several swift water rescues have been taking place. Several more are still happening. As soon as those water boats are coming back, they're going right back out. Now, I do want to show viewers at home some video of a swift water rescue just moments ago. You can see a young boy just pulled off of one of the boats and brought into safety along with other people from that boat. There have been several people over the last hour that they've had to go out there and rescue. It went from 7 folks that they were rescuing to 14 to 30 just within moments. So it's been a pretty hectic scene out here for fire crews. They tell me that they have been tied up all afternoon, not just here on Riverside Drive, but in several other areas in the city, as a local state of emergency has been declared for Danville City. So they are asking residents, if you can, please do not make it out onto the roads right now while they are out here trying to do these swift water rescue missions, Robin. So we're going to stay out here. We're going to continue monitoring as people are coming back out of this water on the swift water rescue boats. Good afternoon, Kimberly. It's actually quieted down a little bit from a little earlier, where I saw several engineers coming up and down this bridge here, just surveying and looking at the dam area. Now, since then, emergency crews have put up this red danger, do not enter tape, and they've also placed these sandbags on the roadway back here near the bridge. And, you know, emergency officials tell me that 150 people from the evacuated area have gone to one of their shelters. You want to show viewers at home what this area looked like yesterday. You can see the water went above the banks and into people's yards, washing out the pavement right there. Now, the strong currents washed down large debris into this neighborhood, and you can see an ice cooler from a nearby convenience store. That's right, Gene. With these pallets you see right here behind me, they're called passer packs, and they have generators, chainsaws, gas cans, and they'll all be handed out to individual churches. But, you know, teams, they're also going to be serving in the communities. With each disaster relief trailer, the Southern Baptist Convention is stocked up and ready to respond in the wake of Hurricane Florence.
Anything you can imagine you might need when you go out in the field, from rain suits and safety glasses to tie-down strips. We got cordless tools. We got brooms and mops and squeegees and rakes and shovels. You name it, it's in here.
Volunteer Gary Lead is checking to make sure all trailers are loaded with all the right equipment.
That'll go on the trailer.
Just like previous disaster responses, they'll mobilize their mass feeding unit and head on to Virginia Beach on Sunday.
And be prepared to serve up to 10,000 meals a day starting Monday.
Then a team will deploy to the southwest part of the state to help with any potential cleanup efforts and begin repairing and rebuilding.
We're credentialed through a partnership that we have with FEMA.
Director Mark Gauthier says they're the 3rd largest disaster relief organization in the country.
We will stay here in Virginia until we meet all of the needs of the people in Virginia, and then we'll be able to send volunteers to North Carolina and South Carolina to assist them.
The organization also works closely with local churches, supplying them with these relief pallets.
Allows the local church to be able to do ministry more effectively to their community.
Now, as Lead completes his final check,
It is ready to go.
ready to go wherever their supplies are needed.
All we have to do is hook a truck up to it.
Now, that mass feeding unit, they're on standby by the Red Cross and will respond to the beach, as I said, this weekend. Now, there are also teams, Gene, in Oklahoma and Texas that are on standby, and they'll be ready to come if called upon.